everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Vlogmas. If it is your first time here, welcome. We are happy to have you. If it's not, welcome back. Today I thought I would just sit down and do a question and answer video. I haven't done one of these in quite a few months and a lot has changed since then, so I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to know about me, about my life, about what's going on around here. So I put a post out on Instagram and I said, ask me questions. So this will just be me sitting and answering all of your questions. So grab a Christmas coffee and light a Christmas candle and let's get this show on the road. The first question is from Christina Carrot Cakes. That's really cute. Christina Carrot Cake says, outside of Disney, what would you love to do? Oh, and the next question from Molly M. Wegman says, how long will you be hanging out with Elsa? So these kind of go together. I will be hanging out with Elsa for the foreseeable future. There's not really a time frame, but outside of Disney, I would love to, well, still work for Disney, just outside of entertainment. I would love to work for Disney's like social media marketing team and create content for them. So I think what my plan is right now, because you want to make God laugh, tell them your plan, right? So right now my plan is to stay with Disney Entertainment for at least 2 years full time, and Disney has something called the Aspire program, which is amazing. If you go to school or you go back to school or you go for a certain certificate or program, they will pay for it. So I'm hoping right now to go back to University of Florida for my master's in the fall, and go after that certificate for social media design and development and communications, and kind of scooch my way into that line of business and dip my toe and see how that goes. I love making content on social media, YouTube videos, Instagram content, all of that. So if I'd be able to do that for Disney, that would be the dream long term. And then I would just go from there. Disney offers endless possibilities in any career field, so I don't know where exactly the future is going to lead me, but I would love to stay with Disney. But for now, in entertainment, I am staying. So there is no deadline, no end. It's not an internship. So I'm very happy, I'm very lucky, and it definitely takes some stress off knowing that I don't have to actively seek out more employment soon. What is your favorite Christmas tradition? And that is from Lauren Violet, or Violetti, either way, beautiful. My favorite Christmas tradition, I don't know if it's Christmas, but like holiday tradition, my family and I, we would make gingerbread houses every Thanksgiving. So that was one of my favorite traditions. We would always like decorate them and compare them to each other, and every year I feel like they'd get more elaborate. We'd get different color icing and candy and just crazy stuff. But as far as Christmas traditions go, I think my favorite Christmas tradition started when I was living just with my mom in a condo, and we would put out oatmeal with glitter in it for the reindeer. So Rudolph's nose would light up and reflect off the glitter, and all of the reindeer would know that there was a child living there, aka moi, and they would stop, and Santa would come and leave a present or presents, and that was really special. My mom and I would always make it. We would just mix glitter and oatmeal and we'd sprinkle it on the grass. It was something so simple and so fun, and I would do it so carefully and take my time with it. It was the best. Are you going to be in Disney July 2020? Yep. As far as I know, I will probably try to go home for sometime around the 4th of July to be with my family, but yes, I will be living here. What's the cutest thing you've experienced as a cast member? The cutest thing I've experienced, I don't know about the cutest thing, but just recently, I think my favorite memory is, God, this little girl came up to Elsa and she wanted to give her a piece of chocolate, and she gave one to Anna first. It was all great. It was like a little Reese's egg. Cute, amazing. Anna and Elsa love chocolate, right? Anna takes it, she's very thankful. The little girl comes over to Elsa and she doesn't have any chocolate, and her mom's like, are you gonna give Elsa the piece of chocolate? And Elsa's like, oh, you know, it's okay, like I totally get it, I can share with Anna, she's my sister, we love chocolate. Great, thanks Elsa. I'm thinking in my mind that she ate it, so I'm like, I think she might have eaten it, don't know. And her mom goes, did you eat it? And the little girl goes, well, I tried. And her grandparents come out of nowhere with a piece of chocolate, and she's like, oh my gosh, here, I'm so sorry, like, give this to Elsa, sorry. So the little girl goes up to Elsa, she gives her the piece of chocolate, it's just this tiny little Reese's egg, and I start peeing myself because I realize that the chocolate that she gave to Elsa had a giant bite mark in it. When she said she tried to eat it, she really tried to eat it. So I laughed for like a solid 5 minutes about that. So I think that's probably my favorite, one of the cutest memories to happen so far. Definitely one of my favorite recent moments, but she was just, oh, the cutest thing. What advice do you have for somebody soon going into the DCP? Oh, that's from Emily Eoutro. I did not do the DCP. I did 2 PIs, professional internships. I did get into the DCP. I decided against it. I did my PI instead. A lot of the same principles apply, but I would just say, be yourself. Enjoy making friends. Everyone is here to do what they love and to do what you love, and you have this amazing mutual interest, so use that to your advantage. Second of all, it is what you make it. You will work long hours, you will be hot, you will be tired, but if you want to have a magical experience, you can make it a magical experience. By taking the initiative, by showing up to work, by spending time with your friends and going out and going to events and really putting yourself out there. It's an amazing experience, an amazing resume builder. People love to see Disney on your resume, so no matter your role, whether you are entertainment, merchandise, custodial, anything else, park grader, I'm trying to think of some more, convention guide, is that still a thing? Bippity Boppity Boutique. All of these roles are so magical, and you have so much power to make magic for these families. So you do you. It's gonna be an amazing experience. This person says they're doing the DCP in the spring. How do I go about trying to get an extension or full-time position? So an extension is different than a full-time position. An extension is just that, the extension of your college program. So you will apply for that through kind of the college program. You'll get an email when it's time to apply for an extension asking if you want to. It's not guaranteed, but they will consider extending you if you want to. Full-time positions are different, so just keep checking My Disney Careers, and you'll be able to find all of the information for full-time roles that they are hiring for on that website. Keep your eyes peeled. I did the professional internships after I graduated college, so I was able to keep my eye out for full-time positions also as I was down here. So you can interview and all of that while you're here, which is really helpful. Start making those connections, set up meet and greets. It's amazing what people will do to help you here. It really is. I love it. How does Frozen 2 change the way Elsa interacts with guests? I love this question, and I love Elsa's new transformation. Without giving much away for those of you who haven't seen the movie, Elsa is now at peace with herself. She is at peace with what has happened in her life, her meaning. The spirits are at peace. Everyone is happy, everyone is healthy, everyone is safe. So Elsa is just being. She's happy with who she is, where she is, and why she's there. So she's not scared anymore. She's not anxious, she's not stiff, she's not concealing, you know, she's completely at ease with herself and her powers, which just makes it so effortless when she speaks to guests. I love spending my time at the summer house and watching guests interact with Elsa. because they feel so much more at ease, and she does too, and she can have these big toothy smiles, and everything is just amazing for her, and she just wants to share that with everyone, and spread that love and that peace that she's just emitting and radiating. So I love Elsa's transformation. It makes me really, really happy. What inspired you to become a character performer? I don't know. Is that really weird? Just watching character performers perform, watching them make magic for kids, performing myself, loving Disney, going to auditions. The more I auditioned, the more I wanted it. The more I fell in love with how the company reacts to performing and how they support their performers. It's just a world I never thought I would be able to be a part of, and now that I am here, I am so grateful, and I love spending my days making magic for kids, and it's just, oh, it's the best. I love it. Miranda Noel 27 says, what foundation do you wear? For work, I usually wear Kat Von D, which is controversial, but it's the best full coverage, long-lasting foundation that I've worn, and I just can't find another. In everyday wear, I do wear that sometimes. I also do All Nighter from Urban Decay, Naked from Urban Decay, and It Cosmetics CC Cream. Today, though, I am wearing the e.l.f. foundation. So stay tuned for a video about that, because that's a new one. Ooh, Megan Mahati says, favorite decorated resort? I love the Christmas decorated resorts. They're my favorite. Right now, probably Grand Floridian. I think it is so flawlessly beautiful, especially with the gingerbread house. But we happened upon this little courtyard area by the Polynesian in kind of like the Aloha luau section, and the river was lit with lights, the trees were lit with lights, there was nobody there. It was so magical. I just want to live there for the rest of my life. It was beautiful. So that little area was probably my favorite, but overall resort decorations, probably Grand Floridian. I love their decorations. Bippity Boppity Boo Haley says, what camera do you use? I love you so much, you're awesome. Why, thank you. That's very kind of you. I use a Canon G7X for vlogging and videos like this. I also switch back and forth between my Canon T6i for sit-down videos like this too. But that one's much bulkier. This one is very easy to use, and I love it. Which Magic Kingdom snack is your favorite? Probably Mickey's ice cream. It's super simple, or like just going to Starbucks or something. I don't have like a crazy favorite snack, but they are really wonderfully cute. And that was from Peyton Downs. Brooke Rochelle says, do you like Christmas in Disney or Halloween in Disney better? I think I like the Christmas season better, but I love just specifically Halloween in Disney. Like in the parks, their Halloween party, but Christmas as a season I like better than Halloween. But Halloween in Disney is so much fun. I love it. Kayla Collins says, what's been the hardest part of adjusting to life in Florida? Definitely being away from my family so much. I love my family. They're amazing. I lived with my mom for most of my life, so we're very close. I lived with my grandma for a lot of my life, so we're very close, and she hasn't been doing well recently. So being away from home and being away from her right now is probably the most difficult, and I've been here for over a year and a half, and I'm still adjusting to just feeling very far away sometimes. Otherwise, I really enjoy Florida, but definitely just being away from my family is tough. And I knew what I signed up for when I moved down here, and not being able to go home whenever I like, or getting hugs from my mom, but it has been more difficult the past couple months, but just something to work through, just another adjustment, more growing pains, you know. What is your all-time favorite film? I love Forrest Gump and 500 Days of Summer. Two very different movies, but I can watch them over and over again. What's your makeup routine? I just posted a get ready with me for Holiday Glam, so check that out. And that is my usual, just like normal makeup routine if I'm not just like throwing stuff on my face. Who was your favorite princess before Frozen came out? Great question. Belle Actually, I love Belle. I love her character. I love how brave she is and that she loves to read. Now my two favorites are probably Aurora and Elsa. They were before I joined the entertainment team, but I think I just love Aurora because of how she's portrayed in the parks and her dress and everything like that. Belle was just my favorite. Beauty and the Beast was my favorite movie. Just the imagery and the ballroom scene and her as a princess. Love it. How do you edit videos? I use Final Cut Pro on my Mac. How is life? Life is decent. Thank you for asking. I've got some Christmas coffee and Christmas candles, so I can't complain. What's the best time to go to the parks to see holiday decorations? Time of the year? They're up usually from September. Well, yeah, August is Halloween, and then they go right into Christmas, not like November 1st or 2nd. I think the first Christmas party is. So anytime. During the weekdays, it might be a little bit less crowded to see the decorations, but definitely check them out. Do you still want to work with animals, and if so, in what capacity? Another good question. I don't really know. I would love to work with animals somehow as a full-time job. I'm not really sure. If I could do social media and content creation for the Disney Conservation Fund or Animal Kingdom, I feel like that would be amazing because I do love wildlife videography and photography and conservation and stuff like that. So I feel like that would be the best of both worlds, but I don't know. What is your favorite Frozen 2 scene? The show yourself sequence. I feel like that just blows Let It Go out of the water, and I'm telling you, I cried so hard. Also, the part with Mama Shawl and the North Ultra tribe when they're like singing the song, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I was full on bawling, like hyperventilating bawling. Yeah. Frozen or Frozen 2? It's like making you choose a child. I love Frozen 2 just because of the development of all the characters, and I feel like my love for them has grown even more because of what I've learned in Frozen 2, and I feel like the animation and the music are just spot on. So right now my love for Frozen 2 is like through the roof. So I'm gonna say Frozen 2, but Frozen is forever gonna hold the most special place in my heart. Something you could tell your former self, like something I wish I could tell my former self, just to keep dreaming, keep smiling, keep being positive, keep being who you are. The people that are meant to be in your life will be in your life. You don't have to make them stay. If they want to, they will. And they're supposed to be there if they do. God is good. What is your daily schedule like? It changes every day. Today I had a program in the morning. I didn't have work after. Some days I have a program, I come home and nap, and then I work. And some days I'm just fully at work. So some days I'm off, some days I have church. It just depends on the day. I'm all over the place. My schedule isn't really definite, which I like. I like to switch it up. I don't like being bored. I don't like keep doing the same thing over and over again. I like to be surprised, so I like to change things up every once in a while. Do you think Disney products are overpriced? I mean, sometimes. I mean, who's gonna pay $36,000 for a Swarovski crystal castle? Like, I'm sure it's beautiful and worth it, but like, I'm not gonna pay that, and I think that's a ridiculous amount of money. But I also think Disney products are good quality, so you get what you pay for. What was your college experience like? Any tips to make the most out of it? It was good. I had my close group of friends. I graduated with top honors, so I took it very seriously, but I really enjoyed my time in college. You really have to find that balance for yourself, but I wasn't going to parties every weekend. I don't like that. If you do, power to you. You'll be able to find it, but just don't feel like you have to be a certain way. You will find people that will understand you and will be able to guide you down the path that you belong on. Why is your sister so cool? I don't know, Julia, why are you so cool? Oh, when is Maggie Michelle coming again? Please help. From Maggie Michelle. I don't know, but hopefully very soon because I need a hug. Thank you, bye. Okay, I think that is everything. All the questions that you guys asked. Thank you so much. If you have any other questions about anything let me know, shoot me a message, comment on this video. I'll be happy to answer anything that you guys want to know. I adore you guys. Thank you so much for always reaching out and being so kind to me. I appreciate everything that you guys do for me very much. It's the holiday season making me feel all sappy and whatnot. Thank you for tuning in to Vlogmas and to this video, and we will see you tomorrow.